Hello, I'm going to talk to you about a recording option if you are trying to develop a recording of Google Slideshow. So it's more of content that you want to share with students, or if you want students to use this option. It's called the Google Slides Record. So this is a great tool for teachers and students to record content on Google Slides. So that is the big thing here on Google Slides. It only works on Google Slides, but there's a lot. It's a nice option to have. Now, previously, what you could have used is something like ScreenPal, right? If you had the Chrome extension, you could have used Loom if you have the Chrome extension. Canva is another recording option that you could have for your ability to share videos with students or create videos. So why would you bother taking a look at other options? Well, a couple things. These are all separate resources, so you'd have to go to a separate website and sign up, etc., etc. When you do this, it all stays in Google. No extra sign-ins, no extra links, nothing like that. Everything is done. It stays in one place, so your student and you don't have to do anything extra. Because of that, if you have students use this option, it's easy to find and share those recordings. So it is all hosted in the Google Drive. Students will be able to find it generally easily. I mean, they are children and teenagers, so take that with a grain of salt. Nothing's going to be perfect, but it's way easier to find these downloads than oftentimes other resources. And as it says here, there's no extra links, downloading, purchasing, nothing. Nobody needs to go elsewhere. The green and the red link very closely together. So this is really nice to have. Just a big reminder, it only works in Google Slideshows, okay? Only works in Google Slideshows. This is a big deal because sometimes you might want to show students other websites or other resources outside of Google Slides. So if you wanted to show them this page on a website, you will not be able to do that on Google Slides. So this is mostly for content that is housed within a Google Slides specifically. So here is a slideshow that I made for my 9th graders a few years ago. And so everything here is hosted specifically in this resource. So I don't have to go outside. I could if I wanted to, but really I just want to show students this resource. So what I do is up in the right-hand corner, all Google Slides users have this button. So you see it says record. So when you click that, it says it's going to record a new video. So it's warning you like this is what's going to happen. So if you do have a video that's associated with this, if you've created a previous one, it's going to be overwritten. But right now, we're going to click record new video. So this is what it's showing. Oh, and then if you want, look at my beautiful face. I'm so gorgeous. So here's some things for you to see that's going on in this. So you'll notice that it says there's 30 minutes. You have up to 30 minutes here. So you don't have a lot of, okay, you have a buttload of time. So 30 minutes is way more than you need, should be more than you need. But then you'll notice that all of the options are down here. So this will tell you what slides you're on. The people who are viewing this, so the people you share this with, they will only see this. They will only see the presentation and anything that's in this. So all of this material down here, that's hidden, right? All of this material down here, hidden. All of this material. So all of that is completely hidden. So you can change where if you want a picture, like you can change, boop, you could put it here. You could put it down here. You can make it bigger. Look at how fun that is. Or I could say, I don't want it at all. So I click the camera button and completely done. If you turn this button, it turns off the microphone probably not a good idea if you want to walk the students through this. So there's no annotation tools. So if you wanted to circle something, it wouldn't show up as a circle. I am going to turn off the camera. All right. And so then I'm going to click. I'm not recording right now. This is telling me that my microphone is working. I'm going to click record. It's going to ask me, what do I want to record? Like, it's going to like, yep. I'll allow it. No big whoop. So now this presentation has started. So you notice that I've got a counter here. So then I can go through and say, hello, class. Here is the resource that we're going to talk about, identifying reliable news sources. So what is a reliable news source? How do we find that? So as I go through this, you'll be like, blah, blah, blah. And I do have links in here, but when I click on the links, notice how it's not going to be in my presentation. You can tell this because the little record button, the little record piece you can see is right there. It's recording that tab, but not this tab. So they're not going to see anytime you go to a tab. So as you keep going, now if you did have a video in here, you could play the video in here and it would record the sound. If you chose that option, like allow for audio in the video. So I've got all of these. So then I can keep going through, blah, 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 go through this. Again, remember, there's not going to be an annotation tool. So if you've got small things you need them to pay attention to, it's not going to work. However, you can include, before you start recreating the video, you can create annotations on the presentation itself, like creating a circle around something that you want them to pay attention to. So once I've stopped, I can pause the recording. Notice how it says, oh, do you want to restart it? You can re-record it or you can save it to Drive. You cannot go back and edit this. There's no editing process. This is a one and done type of thing. So once you've done that, you can save to Drive. Noticing it's up to details about the video available in Drive, and it's here. It's doing that. It's doing its processing. So you notice that it says there is a slides recording. It's been updated, uploaded, etc. I'm going to show you in my Google Drive where that is. I can see on my home page I have most recent things that I've opened. So reputable sources is already in my slide or my Google Drive. In your Drive, there is a folder titled Slides Recording. Slides Recordings. So anything that I've done before is listed here. So this is the one. I know that this is the one because it is the title of my Google Slides presentation. So reputable sources there. Google sources or reputable sources there. So I know that's it. And then, so now this presentation has started. So you notice that I've got a counter here. So then I can go through and say, hello, class. Here, that's my presentation. And so notice how it was saved. It's just a regular video that can be played. Okay. And so students can get access. You can upload this video directly to Google Classroom if you wanted them to see it. But there's a bunch of, this is the reason that I think that this is really amazing is because students have much more ability to create videos, share videos if they're using Google Slides. I am a Canva stan, meaning I super love Canva. Canva for Education is amazing, but sometimes that's difficult to use, especially for our younger students or students that aren't as familiar. And so this is something that's nice. The other reason that this is nice is not just for students, but if I'm making sub-plans and I need to walk students through it quick, this might be an option for me, right? I used to make videos using Loom for my students. When I go back to the classroom, I totally intend on using this. So just something to consider. Wanted to show you that this is available. Yay! Happy New Year!